Hi everyone, it is Sylvan from Sylvan's Way, and today I want to share with you an incredibly beautiful deck that I just got from Kickstarter. This deck is the Matrona Tarot by Valentina De Luca, and I have never had an experience like this before on Kickstarter. This has been absolutely amazing to be part of this journey, and it feels so incredibly special. I first want to start off talking about her campaign, and this campaign has been amazing, amazing. Not only does she give you the full story behind the campaign, and a historical background. She not only gives you historical background on herself and her journey through creating this, but she also gives you historical background on the cards that she chose, how she painted it, the ideas, where it came from, and all of that information. Like, I had never seen such background information provided on a campaign before. It's just amazing. She even goes into on this campaign, let me get to it, her creative process, how she created it, shows you the paints that she used, even the process of painting the individual cards. And then down here, she tells you the story of certain cards and where she pulled the images from. She pulled it from her paternal grandmother, from her mother, as well as from her niece, that's the Empress, which I think is amazing because that is very true to the original creation of tarot cards, is that they would commission painters to paint tarot cards, and they would include images of their own family built within the cards, which is just amazing that she did this. So here we have like the example where she got the idea of the way that she made the pips in it, the back, how she created the back of the card. She even goes into reading a pip deck and the richness and the subtleness of the way that you can read these pip cards, which I never thought of before. She even includes like the first two chapters of a book to be able to go and read up more about learning how to read, because I honestly don't know how to read pips. This is more like a Marseille kind of deck, and I don't know how to read pips, but she gives you some of the information needed to learn how to read pips. Here's more images of where, like, see how she chose this chair. So she went online and got historical images to include in her images of the people that she drew. And then throughout the entire campaign, I have never received so many messages from an artist before. And like, I just felt like I was part of this campaign every step of the way, and it made it so personal and so beautiful. And I really honestly have never ever experienced a campaign like this before. And if I could contribute even more to her, I would. I truly feel like I was part of something extremely special and amazing. And this deck, honestly, is going to be something special in my collection for the rest of my life. I am never going to let this deck out of my collection, because it is just so amazing. And another amazing thing is that, I kind of feel bad that I didn't do an unboxing, because even the way that she packaged, she sent the package in a box with this straw-like material in the box for protection. And then every single item that she had in it, she put and wrapped, and some of them have stamps, some of them have been embossed, and look at all of the stamping that has been put all over this. She tied it up with ribbon and put this ribbon around it, and then did a seal, a wax seal on the deck itself. And there was a personal card included with my name on it, which is just amazing. There was even a card attached to the deck itself with my, like, underneath here with my name on it. And it's just like truly, I hope you can hear the awe in my voice to explain that I've never experienced this before, and it's almost tear worthy, honestly, tear worthy of the work and the effort that she put into it. She also included a beautiful bookmark and this absolutely gorgeous print that was included. Now, I did get the special item where you get the bag with it, as well as a special one-of-a-kind, only 100 produced cards with this. The only disappointment, and it's so minute, it doesn't even matter to me whatsoever, but the bag is a little small. So the bag is, I love the bag, the way that she made it, but it is a little small. Look, I can't close it. So I wish either the cards were a little smaller so they fit in the bag better, or the bag was a little bit bigger so that I could actually close it, so that I could protect these cards for as long as I have them inside of its bag. So that is, and like, I don't even care. Like, it's just, if I were to complain about anything, and it's not even a complaint, it would be the bag is too small. But everything else, like I said, tier worthy. Everything about this deck, look at this box. It is so gorgeous. I love that the bottom of it is not a flip top, that it's actually a tuck. Like, it has this special tucking. So you know how sometimes you put your cards into the box and they hit the lip of this top lip, and it's hard to get them in. I don't know if you've experienced that before, but she has left enough. She has made the bottom of this so that that doesn't happen. And then there's also enough room in here that this tuck top fits in here with no problem. It doesn't catch on the cards, because that is something that happens sometimes with my cards, is that if they use this like flap tuck at the top and the bottom, it's hard for me to get the cards in, and then I can actually damage the edge of the card on this flap here on the top and the bottom. So the box is beautiful. We have gold foiled stamping here on the box. This image doesn't appear anywhere, so it's almost like you get an extra image inside of it. The inside of the box has this beautiful artwork in it, so it's just absolutely gorgeous. This cardstock is natural cardstock with no lamination or wax sealing or anything like that. So you get the nice, beautiful, soft, raw, actual cardstock that the box is made out of. So it's absolutely beautiful. I would read this to you, but I don't know Italian, so I can't read it to you. But it's just, I don't know. It's just, I just don't even have words. Now let's look at the cards. Look at these beautiful cards. So she included, because I got this special deck, just so you could see this. Now these cards are larger than normal. So this is a normal 70 by 120 millimeter card. So she made the deck larger than normal. Like I said, the cardstock is a thicker cardstock. and it's all natural because you look at this where you can see the actual filament or grain of the actual card stock itself, which just makes it just so beautiful. She left the edges, so everything is squared edges, which is very reminiscent of the original tarot cards that were created. And then there's no gilding, of course, because back in the day they didn't do that. And then here is her backs that she actually drew. I forgot the god's name that this is, but it's the one that looks to the past and the future. So it is a Greek god. And it's just so gorgeous. Now, like I said, I got the special one, so I have 2 certificates. I have one for the card, the deck itself, and then this one for the special card that there was only 100 of them made. And so we'll stop on that as we're looking at the cards. So let's take a look at these cards. So we have the Fool, the Magician. I just love the colors. I mean, it's just, look at the colors, like through this deck. Everything is hand drawn and painted with watercolors. I just love the palette. The palette is just, it's just so gorgeous. Whew. Okay, so the Magician. And so this is one of the images where it was a family member. I forget which one it was. And this is another family member. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. We have 2 different options here for the Lovers. So if you wanted to customize your deck, you could choose if you want the lover making the choice between 2 or the one about making a long-term commitment. So either one of these. And I like how she, I don't know how to read it. L'amour is love. Maybe this means the lovers, but she did name each one of the cards a little different. It's gorgeous. We have the Chariot. Justice. The Hermit also, there's 2 versions of the Hermit. So this is the more modern style of the Hermit, where you have the lone person holding a lamp. But back in the day, from reading her materials, it used to be shown with an older gentleman using a cane and with a what is this? I always lose my words. But a timer, like what is it called? Anyway, so this is the way that they used to make them, and then eventually it changed to this type. So she gives you both of those, which is absolutely gorgeous. Let me see. I think the wheel. No, so the Wheel of Fortune. I just love this. Look at how this handle is here. And we have like these animals, the monkey-like animals climbing over the top of it. The Hanged Man. Death. I love this Death card. Absolutely love it. It is so stunning. Temperance. Here's another card where you get 2 choices. So this is the modern version of the Devil. And this is the way that it used to be made. And I think it's so interesting. It used to be, look at the way that he's got the smoke, the fire coming out. And look at all these different heads, these faces on his body. And he's got these special shoes, these old-fashioned shoes. I actually really love this devil. Absolutely love that devil. The Tower. This is where the special card comes in. So this is the current version of the Tower, and this is the specialized version of the Tower, the one that this card is for. So this the lightning and the herder that is helping his goats. So that's the special edition of that card. Only 100 of them are going to be produced. And I love this tower card, but man, it feels special because it's kind of the way that it used to be shown. It's just so gorgeous. I think there might be, yeah. There's two different moon cards as well. So this is the modern version, and this is the way that it used to be, the weaver, the spinner, sitting here weaving underneath the moon. It's just so gorgeous. The sun and judgment and the world. It's just so gorgeous. So unbelievably gorgeous. And then we start going into the different suits. So, like I said, I don't know how to read. So that's 2. So that's the ace, and then the 2 of cups, and then the 3 of cups. I don't know how to read these pips, but it makes this deck inspires me to want to learn how to read these pips. There's supposed to be a method to this. There's actually a reason. This is very traditional, the way that she did this. There's a reason why these pips were drawn the way that they are. Like this one has something to do with lying in a bed. Like this is a bed. Like that's a way that you can remember that. But then here are the knights. Oh, and this one is her mother. Isn't that gorgeous? That's her mother. How gorgeous is that? And then this is the King of Cups. And then we start with the wands. So like I was saying, this is definitely inspiring me to learn how to read these cards. I'm half tempted, like these cards are actually like so precious to me. I just absolutely love them. I love everything about them. I love the artist and her story, that and then all the different things that she chose, the history of this, the paper that was used, everything about this deck is so very, I don't know why I can't get these apart, so very precious to me. And I almost don't want to use these cards. I almost want to put them up on the shelf as part of, I think this is another family member here too. I just want to put them up on a shelf and save them and covet them and only bring them out to Google at and to look at and to be fascinated by. They just feel that special to me. I wish that she actually had a book that she produced that had all of that backstory and information, as well as then how to, and then that, because she shared that book on the first 2 chapters of that book on how to read Marseille and read pips, and then so it would be super cool if she actually put out a book that went over all of the special things about this deck that she included in the Kickstarter, but then also included information on how to learn how to read this deck. That would have been awesome. You know, and I don't feel like she charged enough. Like, honestly, the cost of this deck was minuscule to the amount of work that was put into this, the love that was put into this, the authenticity that was put into this deck. It's just amazing. I mean, it's just amazing, this deck. Words, there's just not enough words. Just not enough words. And believe it or not, I'm not going to shuffle this. I don't want to shuffle this deck. I'm definitely never going to riffle shuffle this deck at all. If I do ever shuffle it, I'm not going to riffle shuffle it because I don't want to take the chance of actually damaging these cards in any way. I want to keep them as pristine as possible. So I absolutely love this deck. Absolutely love it. It will hold a special place in my heart and a special place on my bookshelf. To only be brought out for special occasions and to share with people the beauty of this deck. Which, you know, if to her, she probably doesn't want that to happen. She probably wants people to use it and enjoy the beauty and the uniqueness of this deck. But I don't know. For me, it's a collector's item. And I absolutely 100% love it. Love it. Big love. Big, huge love for this deck. It couldn't be more perfect. It truly couldn't be more perfect. Okay, well, anyway, so I'm going to stop oohing and on over this. And I will put a link to a video where she talks about her creation of this deck in the description below, and a link to the Kickstarter, because I think you can still get this, at least for a short period of time, because I think she only printed like 1,000 of them. So once they're gone, they might be gone forever. I don't know. I'm not really sure what her plans are for the future, but if she's listening and she watches this, hey, come out with a playing card version of this where I would be okay actually using it, and it's not in this big beautiful original cardstock thing, but make it where it's like Vegas quality cards that could be riffled, shuffled, and used a lot, that I'm not worried about damaging. And then I would actually really try to use it. But I'm scared about using this deck now, right now. Okay, anyway, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did get this deck, please let me know what you think about it. What are your thoughts about getting just collector item decks like this is turning into for me? What do you think about her story and how she handled the Kickstarter if you actually participated in it? I would love to hear from you and hear your thoughts on this deck. Until next time, thanks. Bye.